Welcome to the Holy Shhh podcast. Seems like we got the same issue we just had a minute ago. Welcome.
Delay.
The delay again. We're gonna figure this out and push through this. Hold on, let me figure what I'm going.
Delay.
The delay again. We're gonna figure this out and push through.
You're a little late. Hoo.
We're gonna figure this out and push through.
You're a little late. Hoo. You're a little late. Hoo.
It's 3 times. That's wild.
Right.
You're a little.
No diddy.
Check. Looks like we got it under control now.
Okay, we back.
We're back.
The problem was going to be is that it's going to play, then it was going to hear it, and then it was going to
play.
It was going to be
Right.
It was about to be continuous.
But now we got the technical difficulties out the way. Welcome to the Holy Shhh podcast, Monday Night Raw post show for October 21st, 2024. It's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon.
And it's your boy, Coach DTM, aka King Coach to y'all. What's good, everybody?
What up, everybody?
And in the words of Adam Pierce, I need a drink.
I need a drink. I don't know how y'all do it in the dark, man. I'm about to turn my light back on.
Monday Night Raw, before we even get into that, can we just give a shout out, farewell to Samantha Irvin, man?
Man.
What the hell? That came out of nowhere. I
Out of
did
left
not think
field.
she was going to be leaving, man.
She
That
didn't even
quick,
put in her
though.
2 weeks. She just like called in, like, you know what? I'm not coming in to work today.
Right.
Didn't even put in her 2 weeks.
Didn't even put in her 2 weeks. Damn.
Don't call us. Don't call us for a reference. It will not be a good reference.
It
No,
will
it's
not.
good, bro.
Lillian Garcia, she back in the
came back.
building.
She did. You know what? I think I would have liked.
She was rusty.
I would have liked everything, but I didn't got so used to how Samantha do it that it was just like, okay, I got to get readjusted again.
She didn't even give us. They didn't even do us like they did Kayla Braxton. At least she told everybody, like her last show before her last show.
Yeah, she did the KO on us. She just posted it online.
Right. But yeah, shout out Shay. She the one who hit me up earlier. Was like, Samantha just got fired. I was like, oh shit. That was crazy, definitely. But
She didn't get fired though. She
quit. Yeah, she
Yeah,
just
quit.
moving on.
her contract was up, and she
Yeah.
probably was like, you know what? I'm gonna go
going
ahead
over
and
here.
stay at
Now,
home.
Do you think
going
she's going to AEW?
Definitely going to
Ricochet.
South Beach.
Ricochet said she's not. He said everybody chill. He responded back like everybody chill. She's not going to AEW.
Okay.
I think she wants to focus on her singing career. That's what I think it is.
That's good. That's good, man. She can blow, man. I mean, you know.
And she can sing.
Yeah. Hey, he said that, not me, Ricochet. But let's get into this Monday Night Raw. Bronson Reed walking to the arena, minding his own damn business. Then out of nowhere comes Seth Rollins, laying him out with his own suitcase. Seth then heads to the ring and calls out Bronson, who shows up with a sea of security. But he plows through them. All hell breaks loose. And basically, Bronson Reed missed a tsunami splash and put himself through the announcer's table. Security breaks him up. The whole night, back and forth, they were just in between segments fighting. And then eventually, we are getting Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed at Crown Jewel. Ron T, your thoughts, brother?
This was a hilarious segment to me. Anytime they showing somebody walking in the building, and all I heard was ah! Then Seth Rollins hitting him in the back. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was epic. Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with that. And for the record, that suitcase had to be empty because ain't nothing can fit in there that he wear. So
that was his ring gear. That was all he packed. Was his ring gear.
that was just like the accessories. That wasn't even the gift. But no, it was definitely a hilarious start to it, man. I was looking, I'm like, oh, okay. And Adam Pearce basically showed that he was fed up. You want it? You got it.
Right. 100%.
Funniest part was they showed that security guard that went flying.
Through the door.
Yeah. Shout out Snug Wrestling. He says Bronson Reed gonna run through poor Seth just like my Titans gonna run through the Cubs. Wow. You already talking about the Lions? What the Cubs? No, these is the kings of the jungle.
He must be talking about the Bears whenever
he
they
must
play the
be.
Bears,
He can't be talking about the Lions. He the same guy who said the Cowboys gonna beat y'all.
No,
He's the same guy that said the
us,
Vikings.
He's trying to give us good luck, though. I appreciate it, Snug. I know what you're doing.
Hey, too early. Yeah, it's too early. We on Monday Night Raw. These folks don't want to hear about the Lions. But are you happy with Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins? Is that the right setup for Crown Jewel?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, definitely. Who you got winning it, Coach?
Man, I almost got to go with Seth Rollins.
Yeah, you know? Seth Rollins. You got the same pick.
Yeah, I want Bronson Reed to win it, but it's probably gonna be Seth.
Yeah, I'm going with Bronson Reed. I got the upset. Seth is getting old, man. He trying to put people over. So, or let's go with some CM Punk interference, something. You know, you never know.
The fact that he came down, he didn't want to hear no theme music. He didn't want the crowd to sing nothing. He like, no, let's just get to it.
Right.
That let me know he ready. He
was ready. But next up, the New Day defeats AOP. And afterwards, R-Truth comes down to get revenge on The Miz, but the final testament helps him as Kofi sees him getting jumped. He tries to go help, but Xavier Woods holds him back. And luckily he did, because out of nowhere comes the Wyatt Six, who lay waste to the final testament. Then Uncle Howdy comes in the ring. He's about to choke out The Miz, but Paul Ellerling steps in, takes the mandible claw. He should have had his life alert around his neck. I was afraid for this man. Jesus Christ. Coach, your thoughts on the New Day and AOP?
I don't know where they're going with this. I know, they're trying to have Xavier be, the bad guy, you know what I mean? But I don't know where they're going with this. I'm really trying to sit back and see, like, what's the plan, what's the plot. The Wyatts came through and shut things down. So at that point, it didn't matter what was going on. Like, we run all this. So that was a dope ending part too.
Shout out the Will McKenzie on Instagram.
Always
hilarious. Appreciate you, bro. He said he went flying like Jazz on Fresh Prince. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Will. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this I like the fact that the New Day won. I still think they're heading towards the New Day turning heel and Xavier bringing Kofi over to the dark side. But yeah, I like the fact that the Wyatt Six finally showed up too, and Nikki Cross got to get involved with Scarlett. So
right, with her little dirty diaper on, man. What the hell? Get some. I know it's a gimmick. Put some clean panties on.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
She got to keep the depends. She got to keep the
depends. Man, that's ridiculous. Get out of here, man. Somebody on TikTok is saying Ellerly finally earning that check 100%. We got Shay saying, and what the hell is up with The Miz? Yeah, The Miz, man. Well, he got backup now. He in Final Testament.
He might be hanging with him.
He been trying to pretend like he wasn't, but it was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And poor man, old Ellering, man. I did feel sorry for him. I was afraid too. I said, he stopped moving. Is he breathing?
Right. you gotta keep that life alert on you, man. You never know when you go down, man.
Well, he went down. He couldn't push the button.
Right. Max, shout out Paul Ellerling, man, taking them bumps out of old age.
94.
I don't know how old he is. Is he? He looked like he might be.
He up there, man. He is seriously up there. But next up, Raquel Rodriguez has a vignette explaining how Rhea is the enemy. And she reminds people, Rhea is the one that broke Liv's arm. Rhea is the one that cost us the tag team titles. This wrestling fan base does have short-term memory. They forgot about all of that. And now Rhea is the good guy somehow. She made valid points in this vignette, Ryan, don't you think?
Yeah, remind me of the Drew McIntyre thing. Drew was like, look, I'm not wrong here. Why y'all hating me? It's the same thing. Rhea has definitely been the bad guy, and then people just started liking her. She
Right,
was like,
man.
"Look, she took me out. She took Liv out. We're not the bad guys here."
Not at all. Not at all. Coach.
Yeah, that was definitely a great push on trying to get the crowd on their side. I also like the way she was looking kind of dominant for the first 2 seconds of the of the matchup. You know, once Rhea came through, she just kind of wiped out everybody. But
Right, right.
sheesh.
Shout out Soto619 in the chat on TikTok. Make sure y'all check out our interview with him dropping tomorrow. But yeah, that was a great segment, man. Shout out Raquel. She had to redeem herself, man, from that botch mania, man. For real.
I also think her stylist heard what we were saying because she was on point today.
She was
It
on
looked
point,
better.
man. Everything
Yeah.
was flowing. Everything was flowing. But that led up to next. Damage Control defeats Liv and Raquel due to a DQ finish because Jakara and Lash get involved, and then they lay out Damage Control afterwards and go face to face with Liv Morgan. That was a dope look right there. Lash, everybody's size was perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a future match right there. But then next up, of course, Mommy comes down to interrupt, and she destroys once again the bodyguard, gets through the bodyguard, beats up the champion, then beats up the champion boyfriend and stands tall. I wish Chuck was here. He was saying how pissed off he was. What's the point of having a bodyguard if they can't protect you?
Yeah.
Chuck, what the hell? Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way she was playing the scared defense mode, like I didn't like that, man. I wasn't a fan of that.
Not at all,
and the
man.
bodyguard just man, that was all sad. Then the boyfriend come down and he got too. So
What the hell? What was that all about, bro?
I'm like, what in the world, man? She putting everybody on notice. Like, look, I run all this. I don't even need my little twin in the back. I got all this on my own.
She did eat that headbutt though.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. I give her props for that though.
So I was like, okay, they make it look. Oh, I guess not. That's what I said.
Yeah, right.
She was trying her best to put her in that little move, that little arm move. She could not get that arm around there. She was like, "No, you're too strong." Like,
Yeah. Shay said, Rhea did all that, but I still like her more than Liv and Raquel. Yeah, 100%.
yeah, she got to get the belt back on her.
She's still on fire, chasing that goal, and I think she's gonna get it, man.
Yeah, she got to get the belt back on her.
She definitely got to get it back on her. And shout out Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, man. And Ryan, I know you happy to see some NXT girls getting some shine now, man.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a sign that they're gonna get called up pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
I did not realize, like, they've been teasing. They're gonna be teasing a bunch of matchups throughout this entire show tonight.
Yeah.
But this one was kind of dope with Raquel standing face to face with Lash. And they were the same height. Lash got a little bit more size on her, so yeah, that's a future matchup, especially if Raquel and Liv end up getting the tag titles at some point.
Right. Hey, shout out to Jamel727. Y'all go check him out, man. What up, though, man? You gotta jump on here with us one day, brother. Yeah, y'all go check him out right now. If y'all on Instagram, Jamel727 for sure. But yeah, 100%, man. Shout out Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. But next up, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee defeat American Made's Creed brothers. Now they are in the #1 contender match that is set. It will be LWO versus the New Day versus the War Raiders for the #1 contendership in the tag team titles. Coach, you was laughing. What you thinking over there?
Man, every time I hear LWO, I just get upset. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but it's just something that's not clicking with me in this group. Even though they all talented, I give it to them, but it's something that's not clicking when I see
they haven't got a title run since they've all formed.
Right.
So they're not. They're not like legitimate, basically. Because
that's what it is. That could be what it is. But they got to fix that. I'm like, this segment was a breather for me. So I kind of stepped away for a minute, came back, and I was like, all right, bet. Let's go. They done.
Hell no, man. This is a damn good match, man. You missed
I
out,
didn't
man.
see it. Tell me about it. Talk to me.
And shout out
What was
Io
good
Sky,
about it?
man. The best women's pro wrestler in the game, man.
You said who?
Io is the best women's wrestler in
Yeah, but
WWE.
you won a whole nother match, though. You went backward.
Oh, yeah, I did go backwards. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you don't even want to talk about it.
I didn't even want to talk about it.
Dragon Lee did some flippy dippy stuff. Rey Mysterio did some flippy dippy stuff. They won.
Right. I think I was reading Jamel's quote. He said, hell yeah, Auntie Raquel versus Lash gonna be dope. Shout out Auntie Raquel.
They did do this one spot where Rey Mysterio stood on the middle ropes and opened up the ropes a little bit more, and Dragon Lee did a suicide dive through it. And he took so much speed, he almost went over the top of both of them. I think whoever not Brutus, but the other one, saved Dragon Lee's life because he would have landed on his head.
I like the War Raiders little leather jacket, Sons of Anarchy, Viking Raiders / I like that, man. You know, let's clean it up a bit. I like it.
So what's the reason for them to change their name? Y'all know?
They started as the War Raiders, but they didn't allow them to take the name over into the main
Vince
roster.
McMahon ruined it, basically.
Yeah, Vince ruined it.
Oh, okay. That clip that runs into the to the chat with Lash, doing that what kind of slam was that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the underhook slam thing.
Yeah. Her finish.
That was powerful for one.
Yeah, especially when picking up Piper big ass like that.
Yeah, Piper Niven I'm like, jeez, okay. I like that.
Yeah, I think when they did that combine thing, I think Lash was like up there when it came to like weightlifting.
Yeah,
like she was up there with the guys.
Yeah,
really. Okay.
You know, with all this equality going around with like Nyla Rose and everything, are we sure she's being categorized properly, or should I not even go down that road?
Yes, she is.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Lash is a 100% natural woman.
Okay, all right, man. You know, I'm just saying this is a new day. I'm down for whatever, and I like Nyla Rose. I love her.
Yeah, Nyla Rose is dope.
Nyla Rose is the shit, man. I just want to make sure I know what I'm knowing. But next up, Damian Priest and Gunther have a face-off backstage. This was the Damian Priest I like, man. It seemed like that when he had the title and he was with the Judgment Day cornball, man. The way he was looking today, I like this guy. I wouldn't mind him getting that title back. Is it just me, or you think so too, Ron?
Yeah, I agree. I think that for him, once they got all those people in the Judgment Day, they became a crutch.
Yeah.
And I felt like he was better on his own. Even when they had that whole feud that he had with Bad Bunny, he was still looked a lot more serious then. So I'm glad to see him going back to that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Coach.
I'm a disagree with that, man. Some people, to me, are a lot better chasing the belt.
Yeah.
Than they are when they have the belt and being in charge. You know what I'm saying? And I think Damian, one of them people, he a lot better when he's chasing the belt.
Yeah, I like the comment interaction. We going live every time. Shout out Wiki. He say showing love on YouTube and TikTok. And then over on TikTok, Christy260 saying Damian is back. He will get the title back soon. And then Wiccan is saying, I wish he'd go back to Punishment Martinez days of ROH. Yes.
Well, maybe the fighting style, but don't go back to Punishment Martinez name.
Yeah, the style 100%, man. But I like this Damian, man. He was presented like a real contender tonight. 100%. But next up, the main event, the Bloodline comes out to clearly help Jay and support him in his match. But as much as that, instead of accepting it, he attacks the Tongans, which gets Solo involved. Then Solo gets speared. And then Jay attacks Jacob, laying him out. Pierce comes down, all type of confusion is going on. The ref is distracted. Jacob, Samoan drops Jay on the announcer's table. Braun Breaker sees this, and the dog will sniff out when trouble or blood is in the water, I should say. And that's exactly what it was. He tossed Jay back in, gave him the spear. 1, 2, 3. Braun Breaker is the new Intercontinental Champion, Jey Uso. The whole storybook ending is over. It's done. Coach, that was a quick reign. Oh, we can't hear you, Coach. You're muted, brother. Is that me?
How about now?
There you go.
Back in it, baby. Let's go. Listen.
Your thoughts on Jey Uso losing the IC title?
I know he hate the fact that he got to go back and help his brothers in the bloodline when he wanted to do his own thing.
Right.
Because that's exactly what was just set up for the day. You seen it was clear path. It was a clear path setup. The fact that you are now back into the bloodline. You're going to go talk to Roman. You're going to go talk to your brother Jim. Yep. You're going to be like, listen, I hate them just as much as you hate them. They made me lose my title. Let's do what we got to do.
Right, right.
Then it's back on and popping. I know you hate that. I know you do, but I kind of hate it. I didn't want to see him lose the belt. You know,
no, man,
it was too soon. He was yeeting all around the world.
You see, Shay ain't want it either. She said, "I'm so pissed. Damn this match." And then she said, "Screw Jacob." Screw Jacob. Damn.
Yeah, Jacob is the deciding factor in every part of life for some reason. I'm about
Ryan
to go
and
get a break.
Chuck was saying this the other night. You don't bring Jacob to the cookout.
Please don't.
Don't.
Please, he'll not act.
You don't know how to act. Man.
You think he was on Duce all the time.
Right. Ryan, your thoughts, man.
No yeet.
No yeet.
So this was Jay's fault.
Did y'all see it coming though before
it was 100? I knew that he was I knew that this was gonna happen.
I did.
I knew they were gonna show up. I knew something was gonna happen, and I knew Braun Breaker was gonna capitalize and he was gonna win again. I knew the reign was ending today. But this was Jay's fault 100% because they were there to help. They were there to help.
They bought merchandise.
Right. They were there to help. And Jay kicked.
You really believe that?
Yes,
Jay started. He kicked Tongaloa in the face.
Yeah.
After that, it was a wrap. It was a wrap from there. Man. Even Solo came out to even say, "Hey, man, what are you doing? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you win this title match."
On TikTok, Christy260 said, "Why give Jay the title? It was way too short. We all know he is going to help the bloodline. I don't mind to see Jacob versus Braun Breaker, though."
Yeah,
that was a good face-off.
That was another one that they did. They teased that. Everybody in the crowd was going crazy. They had that face-off with him and Jacob standing there looking at each other before Jay jumped out the ring and took out Jacob. But he sealed his fate doing that too. So
shout out Christy260. I forgot about that moment. But Coach,
it was all Jay's fault.
All Jay's fault, man. Your thoughts, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, I was hurt, man. I was definitely hurt. I didn't like it. I didn't want him to lose it. I wanted him to handle his business, but I didn't see it coming until I seen him in the audience. Once I seen them, I was like, "Oh, here it is."
Shay, acknowledge Solo.
Yeah, Shay, acknowledge him. Solo. I saw it coming, but still, screw Jacob and the bloodline. Damn. He said to hell with him.
So, did you see him doing that as he was jumping? He was jumping off the barricade before he got kicked.
That's my favorite one.
Man, shout out Wicked on TikTok. He says Breaker better work on that Steiner math before messing with Jacob. That is a fact. That is a fact.
The Steiner math.
Yeah.
Jacob plus pissed off equals your ass getting whooped.
You know what? For some reason, that looks good, like on a matchup, but I don't think it'll be a good match.
You don't?
Really?
No, I think he'll run right through him, dog.
I think Jacob will run through Braun
I think
Breaker.
Jacob will run right through him. Yeah.
Nah.
The way they got him built up right now, I think he would. That's why you want to wait. You want to let that go down the line a little bit.
Yeah.
But they both gonna be in a company for a while, so he got time.
Christy 260 is on TikTok saying no, they were not there to help. Yes, they were.
I don't
They
think
bought
so
2
either, Chrissy.
tickets.
I'm with you.
They had merchandise,
I'm
and they
with
would
you,
have got the
Chrissy.
glasses, but they were sold out.
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody who stole the Ula Pala. You can't trust nobody.
Solo text me. Solo text me himself and said that he bought tickets and he bought merch and
He
they
was
were
there to
out of the
help.
glasses. He was
He
there
was
to
there
help.
to help. That was it, man. This is all Jay's fault, man. You know,
That's how you know they weren't there to help.
You can't kick
He
your cousin
showed
in the
ticket,
face and not expect.
but it was a sold out event. So how y'all get tickets together?
StubHub.
StubHub, man. Come on.
You see, they were on
man.
2 separate parts.
What are you
They
talking
were
about,
on 2
man?
separate parts of the arena.
Right.
One of them was over there. The other 2 was over there. They couldn't get them in.
They were trying to box them in.
That's a StubHub right there.
He did buy the cheapest Yeet shirt. That was like the first one ever printed.
Yeah.
He had that new one.
He got it on clearance.
He made that
Yeah,
himself.
he got that clearance J shirt.
He made that himself. You know, he traveled with the cricket. He was like, I'm good. I'm about to make it.
They were there to help.
I believe
As much as
I
Jay
believe they were there to help.
accused Solo of breaking up the family on SmackDown, this hypocrite did the same thing, Shay. You know it. They were there to help.
Kicking your cousins in the face, man. It's
Kicking your
terrible.
cousin. I never kick my cousin like that, man. They brought front row tickets to me. Guess what I'm going to do? Put on the show. Put on the show. Jay was on some other shit, man.
You going to accept the help?
Yeah, it's family. Roman made his own grave. He got to lay in it. They ain't got nothing to do with us, you know.
He ain't family?
Who?
Roman.
Yeah, but he started all of this. You know what I mean?
He started all of this?
He started all of this. Him and his ego and pushing Jay around. You know, you don't deserve that, man. Like Suge Knight say, you're tired of your tribal chief dancing all in the videos. Come to Death Row and let Solo take care of you. You know what I mean?
Solo night.
Solo night. I enjoyed this, man. And like I say, I really am looking forward to seeing Braun Breaker versus Jacob. I think if they play that out, let Jacob be the one to beat Braun, then Jay got to go through Jacob to get the title back at Mania, some shit like that. You never know, man. Jacob versus Jay at WrestleMania, I'll take that.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I would, man. On the scale of
I feel like if Jacob did get the belt, Solo gonna make him give it away.
He gonna be like, "You're my enforcer. Give that belt to me."
Shay says, "I'm too short to kick any of my cousins." You get the
Hey,
shins.
yeah, shins right. The shins and the knees.
Good. You ever got hit with in the shin by the corner of the bed? That ain't no joke.
Oh my God.
That ain't no in the middle of the night.
Never leave, neither.
Woo, that's pain.
You on the ground like Peter Griffin.
Right. Oh man. On a scale of 1 to 10, Ryan, what are you giving Monday Night Raw?
I'm gonna give this one an 8.5.
8.5. I need y'all in the chat what y'all rating too. But until then, Coach, what's yours?
I'm up there with Ryan. I'm gonna say an 8. You know, I'm gonna keep my 0.5. I'm gonna go with the 8.
You just gonna go with the 8.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think it was that bad of a show. I enjoyed the ending. I like Lash Legend, Raquel, New Day getting the dub. You know, I'm gonna give it a 8.9. Borderline, right almost to an A show. I enjoyed Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, them setting that up and all that. Shout out Chuck Jordan. He is in the chat on YouTube. He could not join us today, but he snuck off and got in the chat, man. Shout out Chuck Jordan. What did we just say that he called that something happened? I forgot that quick, man.
It was at the beginning.
Yeah, it was way, yeah.
It was
his
way.
name was his name, dog, on it.
Yeah. Had your name all over it, though, Chuck Jordan. But that was Monday Night Raw. Next time, though, they will all see us. Will be when? Tomorrow. NXT post show. Is this the one that they're gonna be at ECW's building?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they're in Philly right now, so I'm pretty sure they staying there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and tomorrow's show is at ECW's arena. So that should be good, man.
It's gonna be Lash and Jakara versus Damage Control.
Lash and Jakara versus Damage Control. 8.5, but the last match, they were not there to help. If you
Okay,
say so. All right, they were not. I agree. They were
Say my
not there
name.
to
That's
help.
what I'm talking about, Shay. Tell him.
She said, I'm standing on business.
Standing on
They were
business.
not there to help.
They were not there to help. But I guess next time, y'all can say y'all see us tomorrow, NXT post show. Just so everybody knows, you can click the notifications and it'll let you know when we go live. But from now on, just a half hour after every show, that's our set time. You will hear us for Raw, NXT, AEW, SmackDown, and of course, all pay-per-views on both AEW and WWE. But until then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon.
It's your boy Coach DTM, aka King Coach TR.
And on behalf of that guy in the chat, my name is Chuck Jordan.
My name is my name.
My name is my name is my name.
Hey man, I might even try to tune in and be a part of AEW this week, man. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff, you know what I'm saying, happening on AEW. I want to see if Samantha actually shows up. You know?
Hey man, hey, guess what? Anytime and every time there is always room on the dark side, man. Come on over. AEW.
You know, my man Brian Danielson doing over there.
Well, we'll see you later too.
Danielson
Hey, Shay, come join us this weekend, SmackDown post show. Let's do it. And until then, we out of here. You've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh podcast. Peace.